Hello and welcome to TelecomTV. My name's Martyn Warwick and I'm with Jeff Edland, who is CTO Communications and Media Solutions at HP. Jeff, great to see you. It's almost exactly a year since we last sat down to talk about things.
Yeah, absolutely. Good to see you too, Martyn.
Let's just think back on the year that's just gone. We've been hearing an awful lot about NFV. What about with HP? What's happening with NFV and HP?
Well, I think, Martyn, that HP is really uniquely positioned to help our carrier customers in this space. So we have a long history of providing telecom solutions directly to the revenue-generating part of the carrier business, and that's the network. We've been doing that for 20 years with things like home location registers and media resource functions, policy, you name it, billing solutions, call mediation solutions. While at the same time, HP is also an undisputed world leader for the last 10 years in commercial IT systems and virtualization on those systems. So it's a natural marriage as these carriers want to bring virtualization to the network, that IT systems would come to the network, and HP would be at the forefront of delivering virtualization at a telco SLA to our carrier customers.
So along this line of the IT and network coming together, what are the concerns? What are the problems that you see? And then from there, what are the solutions?
Yeah, so I think one of the biggest concerns is the operational impact to the customer. They're used to managing these more appliance-based functions that are in the network, and they're now going into a world where they're going to have a bunch of virtualized resources that need to have some measure of orchestration and management associated with them. And so it's going to change the OSS. There's going to be a transformational impact there, and there's going to have to be a new set of skills as well as some new technology around resource management and orchestration to really get the carrier able to effectively deploy this and be able to continue to operate their network.
There are other companies out there. So why does HP have a better solution for resource orchestration and management than anyone else?
So I think there's three answers to that. One is that HP is sitting on the major standards bodies, and we're helping to drive a perspective from our telco knowledge and our IT knowledge into those standards bodies. So we co-chair the ETSI Software ISG. We're a major contributor to the management and orchestration ISG for NFV, and we're taking our expertise that we have across the company, and we've built something called NFV Director. And NFV Director is an ETSI compliant NFV orchestration function. And the big distinction that we have is that we're multi-vendor. So we're not going to force our customers to have to execute a best-of-suite strategy. We're going to allow our customers to build best-of-breed solutions in a multi-vendor, multi-hypervisor, multi-controller environment and bring it all together in a safe way for our customers so they can effectively do resource management and orchestration.
Can we stay on the multi-vendor subject for a moment? Can you tell me what a best-of-breed solution actually looks like?
Yeah, absolutely. So HP, we played in this space for a really long time. We deliver to our customers currently an HLR and an HSS that delivers to our customers 6 nines of availability. In HP, we measure availability both in planned and unplanned downtime. And so when you think about 6 nines of availability, that means that we'll sign an SLA with our customers that will only be down for 5 seconds per year. That's definitely best of breed. You may have seen reports of outages on HLRs and HSSs all last summer,
Yep.
And I'm happy to say none of that was HP. We don't cause reportable outages for our customers. So that's a best-of-breed solution. We're not bundling that HLR with switching equipment. We're not bundling that HLR with access or transport equipment. We focus on being absolutely the best there. So that's what I think a best-of-breed vendor is. And then we'll be able to bring along other vendors to complement our solutions and give our customers what they really need and want in order to solve their problems in their network.
Thanks, Jeff. Can we turn now to the legacy that HP has, particularly in this case, in telco OSS solutions? You've got all that great history there. You're not going to let it go to ruin, that's for sure. So how does NFV Director continue and expand on that legacy?
Great question. So, NFV Director is not a monolithic piece of code that we decided to build upon the emergence of NFV. It actually uses some best-of-breed technology that has come from the communications and media solutions business in HP for the better part of 15 years. A great example of that is one of the key modular components, and that's called Service Activator. Service Activator was purpose-built for the carrier network to do activation and provisioning and monitoring activities of telco elements. And that's really going to differentiate it from the typical IT vendor that's used to orchestrating things within a traditional IT environment. Those kind of tools aren't going to have any sort of a concept of what MPLS router or an MPLS switch is, whereas Service Activator, we understand how to do the activation and provisioning activities of those type of elements. We then couple that with best-of-breed IT assets like Network Node Manager from HP Software, SiteScope for agentless monitoring, and we wrap it with the director itself to be able to manage and orchestrate the operations of all of those modules together and deliver this best-of-breed technology for our carrier customers as they attempt to move into this new world of virtualization.
Fascinating stuff. Jeff Edlund, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you, Martin.